Alright, welcome back everyone. Sierra Game Scott here with Space Quest 4. Last time we learned that Roger Wilco has a son and Sledgeval is holding him captive. We also saved some lovely ladies from the planet of Estros, I guess. Probably a play on the word estrogen. In any event, we are heading to the mall as the ladies want to do. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a complex social satire of what society views women, or if it's just poking fun at the stereotype overall. In any event, we are going shopping, and I think this is one of the things that makes the game just so neat and kind of unique, because you just have this thing that's not really part of an adventure game, really, something you'd see in any suburban area. Obviously, this is in outer space, and it gives you a lot of free range, so I think that's why this game's kind of cool, and then you get to go back and forth to different areas, amongst other things that make this game interesting. So we see her, whatever her name is, Zondra, drop her ATM card. So we pick it up. Alright, and this is actually the home of the infamous Skatorama, and we'll get to that later. It's a zero-G Skatorama. The skaters look to be having fun. Pretty much it's just an anti-gravity sort of area to skate. But there is a puzzle that comes with that later on in the game, and that puzzle is one of the things that does make this game somewhat infamous. I don't know if you can leave. Can you walk against this? Oh yeah, just like in real life, kind of walking against the escalator. Isn't so easy, but kind of fun. Oh, we did it. Alright, let's just see if I can leave. Hopefully I don't die. If I do, I apologize for not... We'll move quickly back into this scene. Okay, just kind of takes you back in. Oh, yeah, we're done. Shoot. Apparently there's a sequel police officer waiting in there for you. Boy, is that just typical, isn't it? Just like a sequel police cyborg to guard the main entrances and exits. Why are they doing that if they... No, I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that. We'll have to go through a couple things again, but it'll go quickly. I won't jibber jabber as much. Alright, so same deal. And by the way, we never see these women again. It's pretty much they're just there for that plot device earlier, and that is the last of Roger. So he's good friends with somebody he never sees again, and I guess to his chagrin, can't be more. Okay, so let's explore this mall, and not go outside. If you go outside, you die, and then you have to restore. So this is the women's clothing store, and I have a walkthrough, as you can probably guess. And the reason I do is just to expedite things, so you don't have to watch me make errors. But I'm going to deviate slightly from the walkthrough because there isn't too much trouble you can get yourself in here, and I just want to show, give us a little bit more free reign. So that's the arcade, and so I'm just going to go around this, I don't know what this moving sidewalk they call it, and show you all the stores first. Alright, so big and tall. That's always going to be broken. You only see that big guy walk out there the first time to be part of that gag. That's actually a fairly extensive mall, despite being a galactic mall. You think it'd be huge. The Monolith Burger, yes, they have it's a chain restaurant, just like the McDonald's or the Burger King. As you remember from Space Quest 3, there's a bigger one. As you can see, this one's going to be a little bit different than the other ones. There's Radio Shack, a dandy company, obviously a play-on of Radio Shack. Actually, in some versions of the game, it is not called Radio Shack. I forget what it's called, but essentially serves the same purpose. There's a software store, and I think that's where we're going to hit first. Also, you can see to the left there's an ATM machine that might prove useful. As you recall, maybe Roger's not going to be the most honest person ever. Alright, so as you can see, that takes us all around, and you can get the Skatorama. I don't know if you noticed there were stairs on some of the sides. That's how you get the Skatorama, and we'll check that out at some point. Alright, so let's see what's in the software store. And as you can probably hear, you can actually hear the Hero's Quest theme. So let's see if we can talk to any of these people. What's going on there? Alien. The two geeks from Andromeda are in there, signing copies of their latest release. Alright, so nobody says anything else. Can you talk to these guys? Doesn't have the slightest notion of what you might be saying. Alright. Yeah, so I don't think you can really interact with those guys. A few items are on display, it's floating around in the window. So the two guys from Andromeda are the guys who created Space Quest, by the way. What they call themselves, for reasons I forget. I think it's Mark Crow and I forgot the other guy. You really can't get in there. You'll never actually get to meet the two guys from Andromeda. And So we can't actually force our way in. I thought at one point you can try to and they'll kick you out, but I think that may have been the Monolith Burger gag from Space Quest 3. Let's try to see if we can... come on. Yeah, that's the one thing annoying. No, not maybe the one thing, but the annoying thing about this stupid moving sidewalk is that it pushes you along, and it's kind of hard to get back. So I did want to see the ATM. The nice thing is all of them have this sort of area you can make a U-turn at least, of sorts. So I think what you need to do is you need to get in a little pad over there. No, everyone's gone now. So we could go in there, but I'm not going to. We'll save actually going to the store for later. Let's check out the ATM. You play the buttons, but the machine does not respond. Alright. So let's see what goes on there. Let's put in our card. Infection test negative. Identification test. Infection test. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Identification test negative. Yes, that means it cannot recognize us. Fortunately, it doesn't kill you for trying to steal. As far as I know. Maybe it does later on, which would be a disaster. Or annoying, at least. Alright, so let's save it here, just in case I get myself into any trouble. And... there's the Monolith Burger. Let's go in there and see what's going on. No shoes, no shirt, no service. As you can see, that's that big pig is the manager. You'll eventually be able to talk to him a little bit more, but as long as we don't have any pants on, we're in some trouble. So let's keep going, I guess. Alright, the big and tall. This is where we need to go. Even though Roger's neither big nor tall. This is the only men's clothing store in the mall. At least the only one that we can access. Look at all these weird... Pardon me, sir. You appear to be in dire need of my services. Oh, yes. This is your friendly sales clerk. He's automated and comes complete with a built-in attitude. So glad to see technology hasn't changed that, at least. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to read everything, but I'll give you a couple seconds if you want to pause it and see if there's anything funny. I don't think any of these things are too clever. Solar ballet. Alright. Alright, we already talked to that guy. And we've got a decent amount of time on our hands, so let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Yeah, I haven't used that thing too much. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. Well, I've restrained myself in some areas where it seems like either would be a little inappropriate. Okay, let's talk to this guy, if he can stop. I'm sorry, I lost my boots and I'm sorry, I lost the boots and leggings in a deadly fight with a giant sea slug, which I won in the nick of time with my clever thinking. I see. Well, all right. Let me get your measurements. I guess he didn't really care about Roger's bragging. Kind of forget the voice I'm using for Roger. We've got just the thing for the likes of you. I assume you'll be wanting something in the generic space hero line. These will do for you. Try them on in the dressing room here, if you wish. And as always, my voices are very fungible as well. You change your clothes, not forgetting the items in your pocket. You never know when you'll need them. You step out looking good as new. Alright. That'll be 20 buckazoids, please. Now, I think we can get killed here, so let me save it. Because I'm going to be a freeloader and a scufflaw. How dare you try to leave without paying? As you can see. Oh. I don't think too much happens. I wonder if he'll still serve us. Pardon me, okay, he'll do the same thing. Let's not waste our time with that. Some of them don't take too kindly to thieves. Now you might ask, how are we going to pay for this if we don't have if the ATM card won't work? Well, we actually have some buckazoids. So how many do we have? We have 59. I don't know why we have them. I guess left over from last game. But it is enough to pay for this current purchase, but not much else. So let's give that to the clerk. Thank you so much for shopping with us, sir. Do come back soon. And Buckazoids are the name of the currency in Roger Wilco or Space Quest's universe. Okay. So we're just over to the 10-minute mark, and this looks like a good place to stop. So we will continue on our shopping spree next time. Sierra Game Scott, wishing you farewell, and I will talk to you later.